Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Taurus sun sign, Taurus moon sign, Taurus ascendant. We're taking a look at your current energies. Some of you could have just stepped into them, some of you could be in the midst of them, and some of you could be towards the end of experiencing these energies. See, how your situation is vibing with the energy spread over here. It could be something you're experiencing currently or something which is on your mind. So go through the reading and the guidance carefully before applying it. Think through everything and then proceed. Let us start your reading, Taurus. Let's start by taking a look at the past and its influences. You have got the Princess of Pentacles. Followed by the Princess of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So there has been, in the past a situation where you needed to be very honest with yourself. They were the initial stages of accepting a particular situation in your life, and being very honest about it. There was something regarding either work, health, finances, any venture, any activity, any hobby, even a job. Some physical aspect of your life, physical as in what I just listed out, a job, some venture, some regarding your health. Otherwise, any other thing which comes to your mind when you are seeing this, just hold on to that for the time being. And you needed to be very honest about it to yourself, because there was something you were not acknowledging. You were not ready to face the truth of that, but you decided to, and put an end to that confusion, or you were kind of brushing under the carpet a few things which you knew that sooner or later you need to acknowledge. So I think you acknowledged that in the past regarding something regarding your life, okay, and which was causing you a lot of confusion, and that phase has just got over. That is where you're coming from, Taurus. Okay, you're coming into a space of a lot of clarity, having got freedom from anything which was confusing you regarding finances, work, health, profession, hobbies. There was something you used to do, but it did not feel right to you. You were not honest about it to yourself. But the moment you did become honest, you did admit a lot of things regarding that confusion, left that entire situation, and you saw that, you saw it for what it was and what it is now. So in your present, you have Five of Wands. Somehow the conflict seems to continue. Ten of Wands, and you've got Seven of Pentacles. So, though you have reached some kind of an end, but you're not completely out of that, Taurus. You're still, and I think, it is more to do with yourself. There is an inner conflict which seems to, the more you get into this conflict with yourself, the heavier the burden is regarding all of this, and it feels like, that is all what you have got out of this situation is whole lot of burden. Here I would say that you really need to just let go of the situation. Why? Because the Seven of Pentacles talks of some kind of a harvest, some kind of fruit which our effort has given. So you have done something about a situation, which is this. You have finally been honest about it to yourself, at least to yourself. And that is where you have decided that you've reached that stage where at least you're not hiding from facts. You have acknowledged some truth for yourself. Having done that, you're still at a little war with yourself. And when you constantly get into this fight for yourself, it becomes very burdensome. What you can do about the situation is to just leave it, because you cannot, once you have decided to end it, Taurus, then there is no point in getting into a conflict again, because this card talks of a situation having ended. Then there is no point in reliving that, and no point in rehashing that entire situation, because it's just going to become burdensome. Whatever you could do, you have already done. So don't keep it alive in your thoughts. Don't keep it alive in your energy. Something has got over for good, but by going back to it again and again, you just create a lot of burden for yourself. It is actually over, because the Seven of Pentacles is this person who's done all what he could. Now nature needs to do something so that these pentacles, let's assume they're fruit, because it looks like a garden, an orchard, or whatever it is. Or now nature has to will act on it to ripen it so that it can fall off. So what you could have done, you have done. There is nothing more you can do, and this is what your present is. So don't try, don't go back to it again and again and analyzing it. It's no point, Taurus. Let me get a little guidance for you. You've got Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to keep things for yourself. You need to look after yourself a little bit. King of Pentacles. You got a lot of pentacles. Is it about some money or about some profession? You've got High Priestess here. You really need to, okay, so maybe something probably is over and done with. Whatever you are left with, please look after it. You have to and whatever you have got out of this situation, learn to you need to you've come a long way regarding this. So whatever you have gathered for yourself over a period of time, whatever you have accumulated for yourself, whatever you have got for yourself regarding this situation, you need to keep it, and you need to look after it, and allow that to look after yourself too. Whatever your inner guidance is telling you regarding this situation, you need to follow it, because you are going to get clues and cues from your internal guidance about this situation, because there is nothing more you can do. All you can do is just admit the fact that you've come a long way regarding this situation. A long due situation finally got over. Now it's time to just look after yourself. It has been a long road you have traveled. Don't keep going back to it, again and again, and getting into a conflict about, what could have happened, what could you have done, what you should not have done. There is no point, because the situation is over. This is King of Pentacles is not a card of ending, but it is a card of having reached a particular destination, having reached a position where you have got so much wealth, where you have got so much experience, where you have got so many resources. Okay, just let me take a little peek into this Princess of Pentacles. What is this, situation which has been about? Let's get a little clarification on that, because all what it is, though it has been your past, it's always a good idea to, try and get more clarity. So what is this Princess of Pentacles about? Hermit, Magician, and you've got the Eight of Pentacles. It was a situation where you had really worked hard on, very secretly, as in nobody knew what you were dealing with. It was something, which only you know about it. So it's going to be different for different people, for different viewers. And secondly, the cards are not telling me more than this, because it is something which I think is privy only to you. Even the cards do not want to disclose what it is. So for all of you, it would be different. For all of you, it is something which is a closely kept, information, a closely kept event, something, which you don't share with anybody. Only you know what is happening. So at the energy level, it is all over. Even at the physical level, it is all over. Energy level as well as physical level. But you seem to be a little in conflict with probably some aspect of it, which you are being guided not to, because the situation has come to an end. There is no point going back to it and trying to do things differently. It is over, it is done. You've reached the end of the road, Taurus. This is your guidance. You've reached the end of the road. What you have, keep it for yourself, and look after yourself. Follow what your intuition is telling you. I'll get a little oh yeah, I need to get an outcome for you. Yes, so can we get an outcome for Taurus? What is the outcome for Taurus regarding this situation? You've got Six of Swords. Yes, you're moving away from it, Taurus. So don't go back and get into that space where You're still keeping it alive. I don't know why I keep getting the word alive, because this is a card of energy, right? So anything you put energy into comes to life, right? So you're being urged that you're finally moving away. A phase is over, as depicted by 10 of swords. You are moving away, so don't go back to it. You've reached the end of the road. Look after yourself. That is what it is. Can we get a little guidance for Taurus? What guidance is for Taurus? Spirit of air. Air is all about communication and thoughts, which again tells you that clear your thoughts of this energy, of this event. Whatever bothers you about it, there is no point feeding it. Try and you know move away, start moving towards where you're headed. And the more you focus on that, the more you put your thoughts on where you have to go now, slowly the energy from this past will recede. You will stop thinking about this as you start thinking about where you are going, what are the next steps you need to take. So if you put your energy in that, this will automatically fade away from your consciousness, from your conscious aspect, from your conscious thinking, because it's all about where you're putting your energy. So you have been putting it over there, which has just caused you a lot of burden. Now that you have moved away from this situation, you're moving on to something better, and a lot more calmer. You need to train your thoughts towards this. Medicine bag. It also, medicine bag is which talks of healing. So probably sorry, you need to, again you've got this blue over here and this blue over here, flowing water, flowing air. When you let things flow, when you let things move ahead, when you let them move forward, the healing automatically comes. If you feel guided to take some kind of healing for this particular situation, you would like to go in for some alternative healing or any other thing which you feel will help you heal this situation, which will help you ease your mind, your thoughts. By all means, go through that. Maybe drinking some mild relaxing tea, green tea, chamomile tea, lavender tea, or these kind of gentle soothing herbs. If you infuse them in your water or in your tea, that is also going to calm and soothe your nerves. So that kind of medicine and alternative therapy will help you clear up your thoughts regarding this. It will help you move towards and train your thoughts towards what you are going towards. What is it that you're looking at now, rather than looking at what was. So that way it will help you to move forward, and as you move forward, this will become a thing of the distant past. So with that, Taurus, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.